Welcome back to my brand new series, The Real Truth of Divorce Mysteries. And this is going to be episode 2, season 1. It's called The Thrills. So, if you are dealing with things that is like really hard for you, the only thing that you might be thinking of is what type of thrills of the types of divorce that you're actually in, or maybe that you're not actually in yet. There is some possible ways you can find out some unexplainable things that you might have had witnessed from the past or that had just happened. Like, it is hard, but when it comes to the thrills of dealing with this type of a family thing, it can make things harder, and it can cause by bad sleeping. You might wake up at a different time, of periods of if it's morning, if it's nighttime, or mid-morning or midnight. You might realize that those are the thrills of that you are thinking that something had happened. Like, if you go downstairs and you might find like something that might be disturbing, make sure you take a picture of it and share it with your friends that are very trustable, or go to a trusted adult or a trusted parent too, and also a teacher, because they might have the same witness of what you had saw in the past. Like, the first thing you might witness is blood, or the other thing you might witness is broken glass. Those are the two things that leads to thrills of knowing that when it comes to divorce, it will be very complicated of what type of things that just happen that you don't know if it happened, because you might have been sleeping through all the drama that had created from the whole concept of dealing with this type of a divorce. There is different types of divorces out there. There can be abusive kind, there can be violence, or there can be like different ways that there is different thrills of it. But think about it in the balloon and let it float away, because if you keep thinking about it, you're not going to feel the greatest. And you won't get any good sleep because I'm thinking about it. Like, make sure it never happens. Like, every time I cough, that is when I know that things are about to happen. Or if you're feeling not yourself in the morning, what you should do is to grab your water and maybe grab some pills if you don't feel good, the greatest, so when you wake up, make sure you take pain pills with water. And that can relieve your headache. Because headaches is another trail of stress when it comes to dealing with this. And it is hard. But when you take some couple deep breaths, you'll feel better about yourself. And if you keep treating yourself with happiness, you will be your best self forward, especially if there's like unexpected thrills coming your way at night that you don't know that will eventually happen or not. You can talk to a trusted friend or a teacher, or maybe your parents. Because in tomorrow's episode, for episode 3, is going to be called The Talk with your parents. Because that's the main part of talking to your parents about this situation. Now, it's very important to let your parents know about your feelings. Because if you're not feeling that you really want this to happen, like right away, or it had already happened from the past, or when you had experienced it at a very young and complicated age, then you should speak out. So yeah, that is it for episode 2, and I hope you guys will like it, and please let me know in the comments down below if you have trouble sleeping at night, because I basically am dealing with it right now, but I am handling this with my friends out there. And yeah, and make sure you talk to a trusted adult or a trusted teacher or a trusted friend that you who have gone through the same situation. So yeah, thank you again, and I hope you guys will like this series.